Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I'm just sitting here drinking some coffee this morning. I'm not going to do the robe intro because I'm not in the robe. It's getting cold enough though, I can probably start putting the robe on again for some of these. Alright, just very briefly, I wanted to ask something because I always like to get feedback from the subscribers, because if I'm making videos and you people aren't enjoying them, you aren't watching them, what's the point? I could spend that time making something else that you people do enjoy, that you do watch, that you either find entertaining, informative, whatever. I don't got a problem with that. Now, one of the things that has changed recently on this channel is the sheer number of training clips I'm putting out, in large part due to it being easier for me to do so training at home. Sorry, the cats are playing in here right now this morning. They just had their breakfast. They're hyper. But that changed, and one of the things people used to beg for all the time was please, please, please give us more training clips. And I always told everyone back then, I said, guys, it is a lot of work for me to make training clips. And I think if I make too many, they're going to get boring. But every time I made one, they got like 15, 20,000 views, when this channel had 15,000 less subscribers than it has right now. And people said, make more of them. And I said, guys, it's going to get boring. My training is pretty boring and straightforward. I preach training minimalism, and not minimalism in volume or frequency, but minimalism in exercise selection, because I use a lot of Eastern and Russian philosophies in my training. That's just how I train. That's what my body has always historically responded to get stronger. That's how I almost got to a 500-pound bench press when I was younger. That's how I got to over a 600-pound squat when I was younger, is using this style of training. It works well for me. It works well for most people. And I said it's going to get boring. People aren't going to watch it. And people are watching less and less of the training videos. Even recently, a couple months back, the clips were getting, 12, 15,000 views. Now, 4,000, 5,000. Now that I'm making more than one a week of full training sessions, now they're getting a very positive response, almost no dislikes. I mean, the people who are watching them are really enjoying them, but the people just aren't watching them. And so my question for all of you is, do you want to continue to see this many training clips, or am I wasting time putting this many up? Because they are a lot of work to make. It takes me about 3 to 4 times as much time and work to make a single 8 or 10 minute training video than it does for me to sit down and discuss an educational topic. It is a lot more work. I don't mind doing it if people are interested, and enough of you say, hey, that's what we want to see you do, as many of them as you can squeeze in with the weather permitting. But the thing you have to keep in mind, my training isn't going to change anytime soon. It's, for a lot of people, it might get boring. I'm cutting and I'm training to be a better power lifter. I really want to be more competitive next year. I don't want bronze medals. I don't want to compete only at nationals. I want to do the European next year. I want to place decently well at the European Championship. Therefore, my training can't change based upon making it more enjoyable or more entertaining for people. My training has to be based upon what I'm going to have to do to fucking win. People would have to accept, if they want to watch the training clips, that my training is going to be geared towards winning, not towards being entertaining or giving people diversity. Because diversity in your training, the way that most people think of it, is done to alleviate boredom. It's done for entertainment. It's not done to get you faster results. A lot of the type of diversity and changing things up that people think of, it's because people get bored with their training. It's psychological. It's not helping you physically. Whereas in my case, my training, I don't always enjoy my training. My training, at this point, is about getting better and being the best that I can possibly be at my sport. So you guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to continue to try to make training clips at a high frequency. What you guys think people aren't enjoying about them, if it's what I've said and why people aren't watching as many of them, and just let me know. Alright guys, so I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.